Hi everybody, happy Wednesdays. My name is Jamie Allan. This is magicians doing tricks, doing what they do best, pure magic from some of the greatest professional magicians from the United Kingdom, Europe and around the world. And I'm very, very excited. Do I seem excited? I'm very excited to bring these to you. We're going to kick things off tonight with an incredible friend of mine. He is a fantastic magician. His name is Brendan Rodriguez and he is the former winner of the Magic Circle's Close-Up Magician of the Year. This guy's insane. Take a look at this.
Hey Jamie, this is Brendan here. I'm going to show you something with a ball and a pen. Now they are going to change places, but watch very carefully. 1, 2, 3. Here is something with a coin. Watch from here to there. One more time. Watch. From here to there.
Hi Jamie! I'm about to show you a trick very dear to my heart. Let me introduce it with a sentence. You are my sky, and like a circle, you complete me. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm really excited to bring you some magic from a guest that was on iMagician Live just 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura London. Now we're going to be joined by the magician's magician. This guy is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wayne Fox.
Hey Jamie, how's it going? You okay? I'm going to show you a quick coin trick with these $3 dollars. They're nice and big so everyone can see them from a distance. This is the first one that goes from here right the way over to my other hand. It goes really quickly though, see? That I appreciate that was too, you didn't know what I was going to do. You didn't actually know what I was going to do. That was too quick. So I'll do it slowly. These two and this one, when you squeeze, remember, it goes across on its own. Wait. I'll do it ultra slow. ultra slow. Okay, these two on there, this one right here. If I squeeze it like this, it looks like it jumps from hand to hand. Sometimes you can throw it in the air and it comes down with a thud and lands in your hand. Everyone wants to know how it's done. And I don't mind telling them just for the moment, okay, it's clockwork, all right? You use the spring inside it and you wind it up too much and it goes all over the place. You have to set this up. Give me a minute, I'll reset this thing, okay? Let's see, me.
On the shelves behind me, they are stacked full of Tenyo magic tricks. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to this stuff, and I'm a collector. These are very collectible pieces of Japanese magic that have been around for years now. This is not a green screen. They really are here. It's my kind of homage to Davenport's magic shop. And I'm going to show you one of these tricks each week because they deserve a place. Not in the realms of a professional magician's repertoire, no, but they are very interesting collectibles, so I'm going to show you one. Take a look at a piece of Tenyo magic. Talking of all the stuff on our shelves, if any of you have noticed the one item that doesn't belong, please leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And now, over to the incredible Stephen Williams Jr., who is going to show us an incredible piece of interactive magic.
Thanks, Jamie. Hello, everybody. I'm Stephen Williams Jr., and I wanted to try to do a magic trick through the screen. Now, this is going to work to you watching this at home. Now, I put together a grid of 12 different objects which you have probably come into contact with over the past few weeks. Now, we have everything here from toilet paper to pasta and hand wipes. This is a grid of these 12 different objects, and you'll notice some of these objects have a blue background and others have a green background. Now, I'm going to want you to think about one of these objects, but I don't want you to think that maybe everybody chooses the same thing. So we're going to make this as random as we can. First of all, what I want you to do is think about any one of these objects that has a green background. So have a look. It can be anyone you want. Just think about anyone with a green background. Now, we're going to make a random series of moves here to try and settle on a completely different choice. So once you have one with a green background, I'd like you to go either left or right, it's up to you, to the nearest object with a blue background. So have a look, left or right, the nearest object with a blue background. When you have it, I now want you to go either up or down to the nearest object with a green background. So again, entirely up to you whether you want to go up or down, but just go to the nearest green object. Now, I'd like you to go in a diagonal direction. So it can be in any diagonal you want, but I'd like you to choose another object now that has a blue background this time. We've really gone around this grid here. Once you have the nearest blue background object, I'd like you to go either left or right to the nearest object with a green background. Now, whatever you now have, whatever this object is with a green background, I'd like you to stick with that. Take a good look at what it is, remember what it is, and keep saying it to yourself over and over in your mind. So you now have one object in mind, but let's think about just how random this was. You could have started on any one of these items. Then we made a series of random moves with each one of the decisions left up to you. You could have gone left or right, up or down, in any diagonal direction. It was entirely your choice. But you're now thinking about just one thing. I think you now have in mind the face mask. Hopefully this is what you are now thinking about, and if it is, we would love to know. So click the like button below so we know that this works, and also share this video with your friends and family to see if it works for them as well. So that is all from me. Thanks for having me, Jamie, and it's right back to you.
If you've been enjoying iMagician Live, that is our live stream show that goes out on Fridays, 7 p.m. on Facebook. That's GMT. This week we've got a great lineup. Let me tell you about it. We have Matt Donnelly. He is known as the Mind Noodler, but he is also the head writer for Penn and Teller's Foolers. He's a co-host on Penn's Sunday School, massive on social media, great improv comedian, incredible magic mind as well, and we're going to be joined by him as well as the deceptionist James Moore, the incredible illusionist from the show The Illusionist, been touring with those for years, and the CEO of Marvin's Magic, that is Mr. Marvin Berglass himself, will be on our show this week. I mention iMagician Live because my co-host on that show, or one of my co-hosts, is of course Adam Heppenstall. Adam is an incredible magician in his own right. He's starred in many of our productions and his own shows worldwide, and I'm going to kick it over to Adam right now, who's going to show you a little bit of real magic. Adam.
Hi, I want to show you something really cool. You need a pencil and you want to sharpen it really sharp and get that nib perfectly pointy, like that. Then you need something valuable. I use money, but the banks are shut at the moment, so I've got a $20 bill I've got lying around. You take your pencil and then you just put it in the center of the note and you stab it through. So the pencil goes clean through that note. Now, if you hold the top of the note and the pencil, you can slide it out without putting a mark in the bill at all. Now, we magicians get accused of that old saying, you know, the hand is quicker than the eye, and that's absolutely true in most cases. But I'm going to slow this one down for you. You see, I get the pencil, and I balance it right there in the middle of that note. Watch carefully. I'm going to do this really slowly. And the pencil melts all the way through, not leaving one single mark. Pretty cool, huh?
And now we're going to go over to the incredible Sonia Benito. Take a look at this.
Hi Jamie, watch this.
Weeks ago on our show iMagician Live, we had Mr. Tom Wright, and boy did he make us laugh. What a great guy, great magician, and we're going to show you something cool with Tom right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Wright.
A lot of people ask me, is magic real? Well, yes, it is real, and it's all to do with your imagination. In fact, watch this.
it's really a work of art too. Like watching this, it feels like art. You know,
that's very
cool.
kind. Yeah.
So you've got a trick for us today that uses your phone.
I have got a brand new trick today, and I have never shown it to anybody except the producer of this show.
That's so cool. We have no idea what
So you are the second people ever to see it.
So we have our kids here. They're going to help judge. They're going to help judge because we're a tough crowd to impress.
Absolutely. Now let me show you this first of all. I've got a little counter here on my phone. Now let's see if we can bring this in, and hopefully this isn't too bright for you. Yeah, you can see it. Now if you touch this once, it will start the counter, and if you touch it again, it will stop it. Let me just... I'm looking across at the camera to make sure this is all framed up. You can see that.
Yeah.
Would one of you like to come on over and start the counter yourself? You give it a good
become our magician, like, experimenter here.
Yeah, and you'll see it'll run. And if you look carefully, you can see it's running 1 through 52, and there's a deck of cards here. That's not a coincidence. This is a prediction trick, and I'm actually unusually going to show you what my prediction is before we start, and in this case, it's the 6 of hearts. That's going to be the prediction. Would you like to stop the phone any way you like? Press it a little harder. There you go. Now, you've got number 41. I don't want you to have any buyer's remorse. We can use 41, or if you wish, we can use an entirely different number. You can start it again if you like.
Okay,
you like 41?
I think he's trying to trick you.
I know.
Should have kept 41.
Oh, okay. 13.
Unlucky, but you sure?
Okay, 13,
now,
Carly.
Again, and obviously not wanting this segment to run on forever, you're welcome to stick with 13. If you wish, you can use a different number, and I'll rub it out.
Okay, we'll go with 13.
You sure?
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, just start it one more time and stop it again, just so that you can see that you would have had, and again. Apparently not, no, but at this point, there we go. There's the professionals step right in at the last moment. To save
Hey,
the day.
what are you saying about me?
No, I mean, you can see we're getting random numbers every time. Do you want to use 13 or 47?
Let's do 13.
13, okay. Let's take the cards out of the case. I want you to see this on the camera. I'm not going to do any sleight of hand here. Let's just leave the 13 there so we can remind ourselves, and I'm going to deal down 13 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Watch me carefully, number 13, yeah?
Okay.
Now, interestingly, if we'd have picked 12, we'd end up with the 9 of spades. If we'd had one more, we'd end up with the ace of diamonds. And it's fair to say that this really is a random choice. Let me show the camera. The cards really are all different. You could have stopped at any card. If it was the 6 of hearts, that would be a pretty good trick. But if it also had written on there the number...
You see that?
13.
No way, how? Tell me.
Thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll be back this same time next week, 8 p.m. on Wednesday, here on my public Facebook page. Please do me a favour, if you haven't already, subscribe and follow our page, our YouTube channel. You're going to see all of this content plus extra content over on YouTube, so please check us out on there as well. It's been an absolute pleasure, everybody. My name's Jamie Allan. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.